Fractured lives I see, and I'm overwhelmed by the misery, the pain and neglect, the joy that someone feels when they take a life or crush a dream. Lie to a trusting soul, oh mercy me.
Hello, hello and welcome. I'm here for wonderful singer-songwriter, Laurajorden. How you doing, girl? You alright?
I'm good, I'm very good,
Good
thank
to see
you. Thank you.
Long travel?
No, London based, so it's really easy to get here.
That's a Newcastle accent, right?
It is.
Geordie bird?
No, I'm not Geordie, Sunderland.
Oh,
and this is purely for my dad, because if he sees this and it's Newcastle, he will kill me, so it's definitely Sunderland.
Okay, are you a Sunderland fan? Football?
Don't do football, sorry.
Is your dad a Sunderland fan?
He is a true Sunderland fan.
Okay, well tell your dad next week the Gooners are going to beat them.
He won't like that.
So you're a singer-songwriter.
Yes.
What kind of style?
Predominantly I would say soul, R&B, but the album itself, my debut album, is just full of stuff. It's called Welcome to Laurelland, and it basically is a tour, a journey.
Of your musical life?
Yeah, of all the musical styles that I like. When I write a song, it kind of comes back to me and says, you know, I think I need guitar, I think I need a huge production. I've got songs on there about fashion, I've got songs there about life, I've got just whatever was happening at the time, wrote about it. I've even got songs about shoes.
Oh, what a lovely pair of kicks you got on.
Ruby slippers. I love wearing them, and I went out with them a lot and people kept calling me Dorothy. And it got on my nerves a little bit, and I thought, well, I'm not giving up the shoes, so what can I do? And I wrote a song called Ruby Slippers, which is one of my debut, it's a double A-side debut single. And I wrote about ruby slippers, and now I can get away with wearing them and nobody calls me Dorothy. All good.
so the single you're promoting here, Damage, what kind of style have we got here? I see the ruby slippers here.
Yes.
But what else have we got on here? What's Damage about?
Damage is a huge ballad. I mean, really, really lovely graphic and everything. I like my graphic. I help make the graphic because basically it's about a woman's question that when the guy she's married, she's given her whole life to, is cheating on her, is breaking her heart, and did he think of all of the damage it would cause? Did it once go into his head? Men don't.
A word to the wise. I know. We don't really care.
It's much more for the woman to just, you know, get out of her and it's that question. I'm thankfully I've never gone through it. But I think with me, I'm very blessed that I can put myself in other people's shoes and tell their stories. Yes, ruby slippers, or actual sneakers, high heels, everything, and tell their stories. And so far, people have said it's convincing, so I'm hoping that.
Do you take their stories and exaggerate them, or is it down? Because you've got to add a little suspense and drama.
Yeah, that's it. You do. I mean. You know, that's a common thing, infidelity and women giving everything to them, and a lot of people that I know have gone through it, friends of mine, people on websites and stuff, have said, that's my life, you've wrote about my life. And it's great. It's great to have that ability to be able to
touch people with words and people can relate to it.
Exactly, and that is something that I love to do. I mean, I write not just music, I also write stories and screenplays, and creative is not my problem. Making them, never a problem. What to do with them afterwards, total nightmare. Never know what to do, so making them is fine. But
excellent.
I've spent like 3 years doing this album, and in between getting a degree, because it doesn't make me sound like I've actually spent 3 years in a studio, but I got a television production degree at the same time. Cool. And so I've basically I've been busy. And it's just got more and more busy now. Because the album, I signed a distribution deal with Matchbox Recordings, who also made the album and the single and the album that is getting made now. And I'm on the front cover of that one because everyone said,
you're
on the front cover, where are you? I've made up for it with the album. I know like 5-6 pages of the thing, and I'm every single page. And I was very blessed with that because actually the photo shoot was a dream. A guy called Harrison Funk, who is a superstar in the photography world, Michael Jackson, Barack Obama, Alicia Keys, Stevie Wonder, to name but a few. He's a friend of mine, and he knew I was terrible. terrified about photo shoot. I just didn't, I'd never experienced it, I didn't want to do it. And he said, look, I'm in London, I'll do it for you. And I was just like, thank you. Thank you.
Also, I do like this. This is a nice little touch. For all you old school retro vinyl DJs, this isn't vinyl, it's a CD. I think all CDs should be like this. I love this old school style.
The album's the same, obviously the middle's different, but the album is exactly the same. I just want something a bit different. I think with me, you know, with this industry, it's got so many hugely talented people. And when you're trying to make a name for yourself, debut this, first that, starting with this, fledgling that, you've got to really do something that grabs people.
You really do.
And I love vinyl. I love that feel and that look of it. It's beautiful.
So musically, who are your influences? You say you do soul and so on. Who are your soul influences?
Aretha Franklin. There's a song on my album called Give It, which has got a real throwback to Respect. And it was fun to sing because you know, you're taking some of her vocal ideas and you're thinking, I'm singing like Aretha Franklin. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Aretha Franklin and I like Patti LaBelle as well. And more modern, obviously Mariah, Whitney, without a doubt. And right back Ella Fitzgerald. I've got some jazzy type-esque song, Heartbreak Hotel, which is all about, you know, going back to that Heartbreak Hotel and making it into like a place almost. There's just so much on there, so you're just gonna have to have a listen. And
okay. So when can I have a listen?
The album comes out with the single on November 30th, so it's not far at all.
It's not far away.
And I've as I say, I've signed a deal with Matchbox Recordings, and they're distributing it. But I'm a little bit like Tesco's. I don't know if I can say that, but I'm a little bit like Tesco's at the moment. Every little helps. So anybody who comes to me and says, I can get you 20,000 people to listen to, I'm like, thank you. Somebody comes, I've got 5 friends. I thank you too. Anybody is, I'm like a politician. Anybody is a potential. I've had nothing but praise for it. I am very, very humbled by what people have said about identifying with people and then being different and having something special, and so I'm really excited.
Do you have a different range of producers on it?
No, only 2 producers, John Robinson and Daniel Spiller. John Robinson from Cleat Productions at Kilburn, and Daniel Spiller did the 2 acoustic-y type where he plays guitar with the songs, Ruby Slippers being one of them. The other one called Ain't No Other Man. And I think because I was starting out, I work with John, we're friends, he knows what I'm like. I walk in and phone him up, do you really think that works? Yeah, okay, fine. 2 days later, but I really don't think it works. And
well, it's got to be right, it's got to be right.
He put up with me for 3 years, I am very, very, very grateful.
Where can people see you gigging? Where can people check you out?
Check me out, MySpace. myspace.com/welcome2 Lauraland. Everything's on there. I'm also Twittering at twitter.com/ all these forward slashes, W2 Lauraland. Facebook, Laurajorden. Just kind of type me in. I'm sort of only one at the moment. That'll probably change. But Welcome to Lauraland. That's the title of the album, and I'm trying to keep everything so it's easy for people to find. Just locate it on Welcome to Lauraland. So MySpace, that's the one that's going to have lists of where you can get it, and anywhere I'm doing, and anything I'm going to be doing in the future.
All the best in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We out. Peace.
Peace.